believe it. Trying to get them all. Like Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's not going to change anything.
Whoop, no problem. All right, guys, the east of the river hall we have here. You saw some of the video there. I hadn't been to that show in a while, so it was nice to hit it up. Last time I was there, to show you how long ago, they didn't have 2 floors. I believe it was just the first floor. But yeah, nice show, stacked with vendors. I don't know, the attendance seemed to be down. Hey, you know what? I'm not complaining. I got through all the tables, vendors, no problem. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought there would have been more people, but it is summertime. You know, it was a Sunday. It was gorgeous out, so probably people had better things to do. But yeah, I was happy. I got a lot of books that I'm probably gonna flip. That was the name of the game. They were cheap. I found some keys that yeah, that I'll probably use to get some bigger books. One book, and it was a big book, will probably be staying with me for a while. I think I'm gonna do a little cleaning and pressing on it and send it to CGC. I haven't done a CGC video, but I don't know, kind of don't know if I want to send in something. Maybe try PSA. I don't know. PSA, which is the, you got into the game. They're grading. They were grading cards. They still are. Sports cards, Pokemon, stuff like that. Yeah, they branched off to grade comics now. I don't know. I'm not sold on the look of the case, mainly the writing on the case itself. It's kind of mimics like the card, graded cards, but that's another story. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So right off the bat, here we go. Little key that popped up. Amanda McCoy, the character in this book, she was in the new Superman movie, and she's pictured on the cover there. Yeah, the Superman movie was cool. Leave some comments. Curious what everybody else thought. Seemed, did well in the box office. Yeah, I liked it. I really didn't have crazy expectations going in, and I thought it was cool. Anyway, Amanda's character was cool. Lex's girlfriend, yada yada yada. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be in other movies, but you know what? Cool little key here. All right. And let's see, what did I get that for? $2. These are mainly all $2, guys, coming at you, these books. So you can see why I'm grabbing them up. Lobo #1. Yeah, we'll not pass up any Lobo books. I think that should be a cool movie coming out. Jason Momoa, really not into Jason Momoa, but I'm sure he'll look cool as Lobo. Let's see hopefully the story's cool. Silver Surfer 72, another $2 book, and this was what the first Nebula as a cyborg. I picked this up because I thought I saw 9.6s, 9.8s going for 100 something bucks. I don't know. I don't know if this is let's take a closer look, and it is a key, of course, but I don't know if this is high grade. It might be slab worthy. We'll see. Okay. There's another one coming at you. Still with the $2 grabs. Not really key, but issue 0, if you will. Avengers versus X-Men kicks that off with the new X-Men coming, and the potential of another Avenger movie. This might be a possibility, so I figured I'd grab them for $2. There's some keys in the run, like this one. This is the second appearance of Sam Alexander and Nova. These are all pretty high quality, high grade. So hey, why not, right? All right. Here's number 12. And that's the first appearance of the character called Sprite. $2 again. What the hell, right? I thought I got a nice deal on this for $2. And I don't know how to frig I missed this huge tape pull here. But yeah, you know what? Another copy. Been grabbing those lately. I think with news of a movie of Deathstroke and Bane, that could have some, man, if done right, hell yeah, those books were, look for your Deathstroke Bane books to hop up. Bane books are pretty hot, that first appearance. All right, next one. I think these were all $1, and they were super high grade. So again, Punisher. Punisher was hot again because of the Daredevil show, and it'll be hot again because of that. It was a Christmas special, I think, coming. Whoop. Should have just left it alone. So I grabbed these. I mean, of course, not a key, but I don't think any of the ones I grabbed were keys, really. But, the Jim Lee covers, so what the heck, high grade, $2, why not? Oh, okay, there's a newsstand one, which was cool. So we had that. That's cool, newsstand. Sorry, guys, screwing with the camera here. Okay. Another one here. He's buying these when they came out back in the day. Jim Lee was, Jim Lee was, he was big when he was just starting out too, with the X-Men and then the Punisher. So, yeah, I was collected these series. I had sold it off at some point. I think I kept the first one still. Another cool cover there. I always liked that cover. There you go. So, yeah, a lot of times, you sell off and lo and behold, it comes back around again, right? So, yeah, that was almost what? I was missing, it was almost 2 through 10 there. What was I missing? 2, 3, 4. I was missing 5, 6, and 7. Else I would have had 2 through 10. All right. more Punisher. And that's a key. What's Lynn Michaels, who was a cop in this issue, becomes Punisher at one point. She takes up the mantle. Hey, you know, anything's possible. Pick that one back up again. I was collecting that series too. That was a cool series. John Romita Jr. on the art. This was a real nice key for $15. Good shape. Potential of him showing up in the MCU. That's the first appearance of Boomerang. He's on the cover there. So I grabbed that one. Yeah, that was cool. I was actually looking for that. And the last one I got. Some days you just never know what you're gonna buy, you know, even when you're not even, mainly when you're not looking for things, right? That's always the case. Just go to a show, you know, you're like, yeah, pick up some stuff, see what they got for cheap, maybe, you know. For me, like I said in the beginning, a lot of these shows I just go to dig through the cheap boxes and see what I can find to flip and fund the hobby, as cliche as that term has become late. You know, it is the truth. You know, can't I don't need to be stuck with comic books all over my house for the rest of my life. So the idea is, you know what? Sell what I have, get some big books. Hey, then go out on top. All right. So anyway, yeah, this was a really good find, and I got it for I believe a steal. Looking at the prices, I looked it up. So this is. You know what? Here, just take a look at it. Bang. Okay. So, yeah. Spider-Man #1. You know, the, what is it? A silver ink, whatever that is, whatever, you know, printing, or whatever they label this as. I can't remember. These were bagged back then. I remember having all of them. Of course, who didn't? But what made me buy this is these were those limited ones. And here we go. You can see. There we go. Todd McFarlane signed it. The only issue's got this, but I think I could press it out. Let's see if I could get it include. Come on. It's got this. Yeah, there we go. So right here. I think I could press that out. Otherwise, it's pretty nice copy. So yeah, it was back then. Todd McFarlane signed a limited number of these, and as a lot of people know, it had this red spider web stamp, and these were pretty limited. I think they were exclusive to comic stores. I forgot. There we go. Got a good look of it. I forgot now. But anyway, yeah, Dearla had it. I forgot. Was it 150, 125? And he said, take it for 100. I was like, huh, okay. Yeah, so that was a good grab right here. I've never had a signed McFarlane book either. So, and to have it, you know, in this pretty rare edition, yeah, I'm pretty psyched. Pretty psyched. So I think I'll press that, clean and press it, and I think I will send it into CGC. It's been a while. I have some other books I want to. just got lazy with that. It's a lot. It costs a lot of money, and hey, the slabs are great for me. I've sold a lot, but they're great for trading. So a lot of books I bought low, cleaned and pressed, bumped them up, and doubled money and used it for trades. So I think I'll get back into it. Stay tuned. All right. So after that show, across the street from the venue is a comic book store, Most Excellent Comics, and that's in Enfield, Connecticut. Super huge place, super cool place. Always finding good stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Let's stop in. So I did some hunting and found this guy. This is the cameo of Spider Queen, which I believe will rumored to be in an upcoming Marvel MCU movie. That was $3, so 15 was her first full appearance, and that's going for I think 20, $25, something like that. So I found that. Was happy to grab that. All right. So after that was $3. It's not really listed as a key on Key Collector if you look it up, but I've seen it mentioned other places as a cameo. The only other one, here's another $3 find, which I was looking for. New Teen Titans number 13. Okay. Yep. Okay. What's another key issue that's not really identified, but so Robot Man hadn't been seen in the DCU since I believe the late 70s, until this issue, which is what, 84, 85, somewhere around there. So I don't, it's not mentioned on Key Collector, but I believe that is the significance. It could be wrong, but Robot Man, back in the DC comics, in this issue after a long stint not. I could be totally off, but I double checked, and I'm did a little research, and I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. And you know what? Feel free to correct me if I am wrong. Okay, next there are some really cool finds in the 50 cent bin. These Pulse, these are all kin number 1, 50 cents. Number 3. I think these were all hot back in the 2019 when we had the comic boom again. 14, I'm pretty sure that's a key too. But anyway, I was happy to grab those for 50 cents each. All right, next really kicks off a ton of late 80s, early 90s, well, mid 80s to early 90s indie books, and a lot of these are number 1s, and these were all 50 cents. Eagle number 1. That's not really key. It might be number 1. This is definitely a key. This is pretty interesting. This is Eagle number 6, first published artwork. Could be just relative to a comic, but it's Adam Hughes interior. So that's cool. Not as much as you think. I thought it'd be going for a lot more, but you know what? For 50 cents, hell yeah. Turner cover, so I grabbed that for 50 cents. Another Turner cover. Michael Turner, that is. There you go, 50 cents. Let's see what else. Not an anime guy, but was the first issue. And bang, Appleseed #1. I don't even know if that's a key though, but grabbed it. All right. Night Street #1. Arrow. Yeah, I grabbed that Night Streets #1. Never saw it before, and I was buying Arrow comics back then wherever I found them. And Arrow, you know, maybe some people don't know, that was the publishing company of the original Dead World run. So that was cool. That's why I grabbed it too. I forgot who did the artwork. I thought maybe by chance maybe Vince Locke had done something in there. Nah, not the case. Anyway, we got Clint the Hamster Triumphant. I think this is a one-shot, but yeah, a lot of the indie comics by the mid-'80s, late '80s were, you know, homaging bigger books, and nothing was bigger than by '86, Dark Knight Returns, Batman. So here you go. It's probably around the same year, '86, '87. Who knows? Maybe it could have been '89. I'm not too sure what year this one came out. But yeah, cool homage. Figured I'd grab it. 50 cents. 50 cents. Yep. Alright. A couple more. Warlock 5. I know that ran a bunch of issues back in the day. Erical Press. I never collected it back then, but hey, it's the #1 and it was 50 cents. And I picked it up. Because these indie comics, I tell you, you're not finding these for 50 cents. A couple bucks maybe, but a lot of these I never saw before. So yeah, Watchmen, here's another homage, you know. I think this is New York Comics, never even heard of them, but yeah, this was obviously riffing on Watchmen. This is the #1 issue. Guys, these, if you look them up, I mean, these aren't worth, you know, maybe a couple bucks, but for 50 cents, if I can move them for a couple bucks, $2 to $3, hey, every little bit helps towards grabbing stuff I really want. Eternity, is this the #1? I believe it is. Yeah, 1986. Eternity Smith, I'm sorry. Renegade. Was it Renegade? Put this out. Renegade Press. Yeah, never saw this, never even heard of it. But it was the first issue, so grabbed it. All right, last but not least, Ms. Mystic, first issue, and this is was done by Neil Adams. Yeah, the artwork's pretty cool in it. Not really worth anything, but PC Comics. I know they did some other stuff I liked. I remember buying stuff from them back in the day. Star Slayer, which I think was the first one of Star Slayer. I want to say Star Slayer was PC, which happens to be, I think, one of the first times you saw Grim Jack in comics. And I think there's Dave Stevens, maybe ads for his books back then. I saw that could be right. Anyway, okay, yeah, that wraps it up, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Little shy, I have to be honest. Probably should have waited to do this, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the old Ozzy Kerrang issues. Had those when back in the 80s when I was a kid. Do I have to say why I put Ozzy Black Sabbath stuff up? I think we all know why. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I probably, the next comic one will, maybe I'll do some shorts too from, it'll be from Terrificon at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. That's a big, a lot of you guys watching me have at least heard of it. I'm sure a lot of people coming out for that from Connecticut, probably New York, Boston, hell, I don't know, maybe Canada. Anyway, that'll probably be the next haul, and I plan on getting a lot of autographs, so we'll see. I definitely want to take footage there, so it should be cool. All right, signing out. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Got to mix it up, though. I got to figure out... I like doing the hauls, but I don't know how many people... I don't know how cool hauls are anymore to, put up. But, I'll probably still do it. But I got to niche out something else. We'll see what becomes of that. But I'll always do comic book stuff. Just maybe switch directions here and there. Okay. See you soon.